So this is where today's walk starts off, going up this trail here alongside the quarry. Greetings punks, goths, metalheads, herberts, herbetters, Martians and subterranean folk. How you all doing? My name's John, and this is the Health Anarchist channel. So today's largely going to be a mystery walk, mainly going to an area what I've not explored before, which is an area that I've wanted to explore, and on the way back I'll be coming along an area that I do know because I wanted to check it out again at this time of year and see if there's any more mushrooms about. So I've had quite a stressful week this week, so besides from getting out in nature and having a nice walk, I'll be wanting to de-stress as well, and walking in the countryside is perfect for de-stressing because you're walking in your natural environment really, aren't you? So should we get going? Yeah! So I'm starting off this walk today on an uphill trail. It is a bit of a hill walk really. I'm going to an area called Wharmton, which is in Saddleworth, and it's a hill. So on the way back I'm going to be doing a bit of a woodland walk along a woodland trail that I know and love. Now, I must admit, I always do like an element on a walk that's a bit of a mystery that I've not done before. Can't always be done, but I think it gives you that little bit of excitement of exploring somewhere new, and it's a bit of an adventure then. So I will point out on this walk we're going along the edge of a quarry. I have been to the quarry before. It's Moorgate Quarry, which is now a nature reserve, but we're going along this path at the side of it today, which I haven't been before. Now I'll just show you this quarry area at the side of the path. You can't really see it, but if you can see this dip in the middle there, that's where the quarry is, Moorgate Quarry. But just look at the beautiful surroundings. So looking at the beautiful surroundings that I'm in, that's one of the main reasons why walking outdoors in nature is great for your mental health. I call it a green prescription. I'm about halfway up the hill now, just over this stile and over towards that radio mast. Bit of loose sheep wool there by the look. So I think I'm not that far off the top of the hill now. I think most of the hard work's behind me, which is good because I was sweating a bit coming up here. But you don't get anything without a bit of effort. So we've got these cute little ladder stiles, and they seem to be popular in this area of Saddleworth. And there's some kind of little stone hut behind it, so if we have a look at that little hut, yeah, can't see it being a toilet on the top of a hill, but yeah, great for getting out of the weather up here if it's pouring down because it's very exposed. Right, we're actually in a really beautiful viewpoint now at the top of this hill, or near the top of it. I'll just show you my surroundings now. So yeah, I've climbed up right down from the bottom where those houses are, but it's absolutely beautiful. So one of the other reasons I wanted to come up here today, apart from being somewhere I've not been before, it's a bit of a supernatural hotspot. Now there's been a lot of UFO sightings over this area over the years. Now I know of 3 separate people that have seen something, and 2 of them knew each other and 1 person was totally unrelated, and they both said they've seen something in this exact area called Wharmton. So that's one of the reasons it's drew me here, I think. I just wonder if there's a radio mast on the hill, if that's something to do with it, I don't know. So this track just down here is what I was aiming for when I looked on Google Maps, and we should skirt past the radio tower. So I was just wondering, with the UFOs, weird things being seen in the sky around this area, I wonder if it's something to do with the radio tower emitting things. Now when I say UFOs, I'm not saying they're aliens, they're just things that we don't know about. There could be a variety of things, but I find it a fascinating subject anyway. When I was talking about being outdoors in nature being great for your mental health, whether that's anxiety or depression, it's because it's very uplifting to be surrounded by humans' natural environment. This is what we were designed for. And it's also really quiet and chill. There's hardly anyone about. I'm the only one up here today, and sometimes that peace and quiet is really soothing. So this is a bit surreal. This is just a really lonely, isolated track across the top of the hill. So that's the actual trail that goes up to the radio mast. We've got sheep running across there. I think one of the tractors is bringing feed actually. So what I'm going to do now, I think soon we're going to be going downhill, and I think we'll be going downhill and round the back of the hill, then back onto the old donkey line, which I know. Cool. A little bit of horse artwork. Right, just at this junction now at Springfield Farm, and according to my map I turn right. So it's pretty fierce, this wind. It's nearly blew my hat off a couple of times. You might think it's weird walking in a top hat, but it's just part of my identity. I like it. And if you think about it, if you go back 100 or 200 years ago, people would have been wearing top hats when they went out for country walks some of the time. So there you go. So I've literally not seen another soul today, if you don't count the sheep, since I started climbing up the hill a while back. It's just been totally quiet. Now we'll see some people in a while when they get onto the old donkey line, because you get a lot of dog walkers on there. But if you want a bit of peace and quiet, getting out to walk places like this is perfect. So this is the name of the little lane that I'm on anyway. So I must admit, whenever I come round Saddleworth way, it's got a very Yorkshire feel to it. Doesn't really feel like Lancashire. I think it did used to be Yorkshire at one point, and then they moved the boundaries, but yeah, it still feels really like Yorkshire. As you can see, the lane dips right down now. I must admit, I could do this downhill stuff all day. It's really easy and pleasant. So we've actually been twisting right round the hill, and kind of be a full circle by the time we come to the end of this walk. Hello there, horses. Lovely looking horses. Tell you what, you've got a really nice place to live here. Wow, I've just seen a crow chasing a kestrel, flying after it. Never seen that before. I wouldn't have thought a kestrel would be scared of crows, but that's what I saw. So basically we're still on the descent now. Been going downhill for a long time, but then again it was quite a big hill that I went up. But I should be on the old donkey line soon, we shall see. That's an interesting old well. There's loads of old wells in this area. Now, if I'm right, these steps should take me onto the old donkey line. Now, some of you may be wondering what on earth I'm talking about when I keep saying the old donkey line. It's basically called the Delft Donkey, and it's a disused train line. So basically this is the Delft Donkey, which is the disused train track with a lovely path through it. But you've got this tree-lined track, and it's a lovely peaceful place, and it's very mossy. You get a lot of moss here, and usually quite a lot of mushrooms growing. So we'll have a look as we go along. I have covered this track before, so I'll just pause if there's any mushrooms or anything of interest. So, alas, I've not seen any mushrooms today. Must be the wrong time of year again. But it's been a lovely walk. Thanks for coming along with me today. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Keep yourself very safe. Take care now. Bye.